to get those heals. Takes a little bit of time to reset, and Incept doesn't have time to work with here. Gonna get knocked. Oatmeal Cookie does get big chunk of damage on the team inside. R9 is singing from Exodia, but can't get the knock. Can't get inside the building either, and Exodia will fall. Scoded down to 2 members. Ren also falls. MsEdeel left alone to save the day. Does get 1 knock. Has to turn around and get a couple.
Are going to be staying in this one as we see the barrels popping, the damage coming through, the crack coming through on both sides, and MsEdeel might be able to get the finish off here, but no, like a thief in the night, just making
Entirely. And as another strong team, huge PK shots coming out from Squatched. Knocks 1 immediately off the fight. Another 108, but the rest of the team isn't there. Brianna is down below, not ready for the fight, does not have the shields. Gonna drop down, look, get another knock. As the rest of the team looking on here, they're trying to find that last member. Brianna
coming right out to the center, so everybody inside the buildings is going to be coming out to play, but whose house is this one going to be? Right now it's Solis's, and Sky gets knocked there, so it very well stay that way. Kyri is down. One person got left behind here.
Oh, they did find a straggler. Sierra actually goes down. Cree will watch her teammate get picked up. Kyri, even the shields are gone. Moons are out. Quieto pulling Cam back on her feet, down to 2 squads. Phantom have been eliminated. Quieto still alive, but bleeding out fast. They've got to take this fight on all angles, and they have completely run circles around their opponents. 1 member left in Cam. Can she get the final shots with the PK? Gets the knock, and Quieto win game 1.
So they might have found their way up into the wall and into the waiting arms here of Solis. Wow, big nade though. Comes out. A lot of damage on the Techni. That might be a knock coming through, but Kyri through the window is gonna find a crack. Nearly finds the knock, but is not gonna be able to do it.
Could not get the damage through. Now Techni needs to get over and pull Kyri back up. This is the bonus you get from that Newcastle. Will be healing up, and Kyri's gonna go up top to just buy as much time as possible. But now that Newcastle is gone, might get fully finished. No, we have Cree coming in to save the day. Gets a knock. Kyri buying time, gets another knock with the R9, and suddenly Solis have turned things around. Shields broken on the last member here, and Solis looking to end this. Do get that final member, but a third party has come in. XOXO are gone, and Solis might not be long behind them. Techni still on the ground. Kyri, though, took a lot of damage in return. Legacy still peeking around, can't get the opening they need, and they're taking a lot of damage on this. They do get 1 knock. The caustic gas is burning them down. Winnie on just single-digit HP. Charge rifle not going to hit, but Addicted are gone nonetheless. To heal up as they will get pushed. No EMP in sight. Kraber in hand for Norumi. 1 shot can change this fight in an instant.
No one showing themselves. We're seeing the scope come out, and there we go. 150 on blue. That's a crack right there. And you know Legacy are gonna blitzkrieg right down range there, and they're gonna take down No Magic. That'll teach you to come going. They should be able to place quite nightly. Solis, that knock not gonna do too much of anything. Yeah, we've got the Newcastle res. We've got the shield.
They actually swapped it around. They knocked an opponent off of that, and Kyri will get the opportunity to heal back up full fin. Now Kyri gets knocked again. They've been pushed on from the other side. PK just about out of shots. 36 isn't going to be enough. 72 is, though, and that's another. Find a little bit of solace up into the 2nd floor of this building. They need to get moving soon, because 15 seconds and they're going to be fighting the ring alongside all of these other.
They seem to have trapped someone on the inside there. Able to get a couple kills, boot themselves up off these death boxes. Big damage coming out. The PK shots ringing out from Oatmeal Cookie. And that's going to be another knock coming.
Drop down the Stinger just to buy a little bit more time. Nades are going to make things difficult, and Incept does get finished off. The nades hitting Lena too, and Lena might not be around for very long. Oatmeal Cookie next to fall, and Antidote are the team fighting this. They want to get in, finish this off, but the Stingers causing problems. They finally do, and Antidote get at least a little bit of a... does go down. They're down their crypto. No drone to help them out. Addicted fighting from the low ground. Not the best place to be. The PK shot whiffs. 60 damage on the next one. Envy hip firing the scout, but can't do it.
Do it one more time here. All dressed up in purple. making a swift rotation on into Skyhook, and it seems like Skyhook is where the end game is going to be. That's where Solis are already taking their next fight.
There's a reason.
Quieto, by the way, was that other team. Our team currently sitting in first place. And KANT with another gas grenade.
There's just gas grenades everywhere. I like the ports here. They can't get in until those Wraith portals go down. They'll just go side to side. Now they're going to go in as they have done so much damage up front. And that's likely going to be all she wrote for those two members. And Solis, that might be the death knell. They've got to take this out ASAP, and they do. Lots of damage done, and Winnie fully finished as well. They're dropping that revive beacon to try and see what they can do, but there is so much damage. The nade forces them out of the corner, and that's all she wrote for the Caustic. Legacy might be going down entirely. Quieto.
But again, they're not in the ring, so they're gonna have to make another move again. See if they have the utility up and ready to go as Lust continue their aforementioned hunt. Still hitting flesh yet again. He's got the PK, turns around. How do you even see that? Got more teams on deck. We gotta hit these shots. Our aim must be true.
Reloading the PK, not a good time to do so. Will now be ready to fight. 96 from that, but Alstrea is low on HP. Still surviving, staying in the friendly Caustic Gas, and Poetic still up on their feet. Backing away right now. It seems like they're trying to find another place to play out of, but they are taking damage in the meantime. R9 from the backside will get one knock, but it's a trade 1-for-1. Poetic down to just Alstrea right now, who is hiding behind a pillar. The PK needs to hit real hard right now, and it's not going to be enough. Will go back into the wall, start running for her life, and see if there's a way to...
Quieto gonna drop a couple barrels of their own. Mindy also drops, and that's real rough for Quieto. It's gonna be difficult to get out here, but the PK shots now bringing out from Cam, and no magic, just instantly vanish. Thirded while they are weak. Clean, speaking of weak, are about to be just that. His Incep is gonna be knocked there, but they're able to trade that one out. Lena with a big shot with the PK there, and Oatmeal Cookie has got one of her own. The damage ringing out. The reload has to come through, but 108, it's not enough.
Immediately pulling the trigger on that. You can feel the tension built up as these teams don't want to go down just yet. Cereza tanks some damage, gonna hit the shield bat, should be a-okay. Cam doing the same, the Caustic Gas.
Quieto fought so hard for this position, and it's not a great one because in under a minute, they're going to be forced to move, and it's round 4. They're going to have to move fast. Quieto, though, making some moves there as Cam goes up onto that high ground with the PK shots ringing out. Big damage. Gonna be enough to get a full fin there, I believe. And with that next PK shot, there we go. Cam right on the money and beating Poetic, also the next to fall. 5 squads left in Phantom. They tried to take this high ground and took so much heavy losses off the back of it. It's addicted up on this height. And I love this angle for this squad. We needed to see big plays from them, and this is exactly what we're talking about. The leadership has put them in one of the best possible positions to close this one out. You just have to make sure you do as much damage as you can and close it out here. They should be able to put Phantom to rest here. The damage ringing out. They're dropping down. Envy wants to try and clean this one up. Lady Pexy is cracked, but a crack coming up from Sabs up on the high ground. The Hemlock damage ringing out, and Addicted. They haven't been able to find the kills just yet, but they have absolutely made everyone fear their very names. This rotation relatively safely. Jay takes a fair bit of damage here. A little bit more coming out. It's a rough spot to be in. Addicted have the best spot though, but KANT aren't going to be making any moves here. Lust got too aggressive, and Addicted take them out, and with the high ground, this should be all Addicted all the time. They might have finally woken at just the right time as Envy lets the shots ring out from on high. The Watson fences just protecting their throne. The Queens of the castle, the Altar teleport coming through, but just getting launched off into the ether there. Addicted are looking to close this one out. It's Legacy that they're fighting with, and they have gotten 2 knocks. They're going to lose Envy, but they are going to gain everything as they will be the champions on our final map of the day.
Beautiful play.